Alright guys, welcome back. It's Light here. And it's time to continue where we left off. Alright, Nosa, tell me what you know. Sixth sense. Alright. Sixth sense of danger. I picked up the waves of murderous energy radiating from your foul mind. Which means, the second before you pulled the trigger, I was looking right at you, cadet. But I'm not a cadet. Surely that's not possible, is it? Do you think I'd have got to where I am today in the army if I couldn't sense danger in the air, son? What is that baby noise? I really wish to know. Well, it seemed the soldier is absolutely convinced that he saw you do the deed. It's not good. Let's see here. Alright, trying to press the next one.
Yes!
So this black uniformed university cadet, you're saying that was... I just got enough of your sauce, cadet! What else do you see around here in black uniform, Well, there's someone standing right next to me that fits the description as well, but... It was you little weasel! You unloaded the firearm on that man! From behind his back, and you call yourself a citizen of the great empire of Nippon? You disgust me! Oh, contradiction! What is it, Ryunosuke? I'm not quite sure. Something the sergeant just said, but I can't put my finger on it. Something's playing on my mind. In that case, check back over the details of the evidence you've gathered in the court record. If you find an inconsistency there with what the witness just said, then don't hold back. Present the evidence to the court. Thrust it in the witness's face and make him choke on it. Yeah! Is there a point to press this one? Sure, why not?
Yes!
On your hands and knees, could you explain that, please? That's right, spreading arthritis I was in order to retrieve the lost piece. What lost piece are you referring to? Open, of course. The exquisite coin, or a Koban coin. I had just been showing the rare treasure to the military man as he masticated his meal. Steady with me in, okay? After averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished. Koban vanished? Gosh, mix it up a bit. Hence I began to acquaint myself with the intricacies of the floor in order to locate it, and then it happened. You heard the gunshot, do you mean? None other than there was no concern of mine. What do you mean, no concern? I was frantically scouring the floor for the aforementioned lost treasure. So, in fact, you didn't actually witness the precise moment when the incident occurred. Indeed, myself, I did not. What are we supposed to do here? Listen, Ryunosuke. I know there are lies lurking in these statements. It's time to expose them. I understand that. The question is, how? Like I said before, the key to this is using evidence that you've collected. You can examine and present evidence and make testimony. Yeah, okay. Go through each statement, details about the evidence, compare all facts. there you'll find something that doesn't add up. In other words, an inconsistency. When you find a statement in a piece of evidence that seems to contradict each other, present your evidence. Okay, and tear the witness. He's so violent. Tear the witness apart. Oh my gosh. Just be careful, because if you assert a contradiction that has no basis, you'll be given a penalty. Without too many penalties, the defense's case will fall apart and you'll receive a guilty verdict. That's it. First, review the evidence and court record and find inconsistency with the witness's statement. Alright, give it a try. And hear the witness's statements over and over again as many times as you need. Keep your head and measured in your attack. Good luck, partner. Alright, so that's not this one. Which one was it again? I'm just tired, absurd. In front of the to the chat. Okay, I think I could have presented this from the start, but it's fine. Pressing is fine. I think we were supposed to press anyways, so cause tutorial.
Yes!
Yes! Please put your hand down, I beg of you. You don't need it up. Oh man. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers in my mustache. Oh my god, just imagining that. Just imagining him just shoving it in his face. Particularly like the mustache. It'd be kind of weird to do though. Not a uniform mustache, Anyway. Inconsistency, sir! It's beautiful. Yeah, give me that track. Suspend track coming in. I mean, yes! There's a clear inconsistency here. Yes, what nonsense. What can this document possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, you know what I want to say? The words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here to scribe courtroom. No. This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Spell it out would be an insult to the court. Wait, let's try. What the heck? So cool. That's a moment. What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the post-mortem report presented by the defense. There's a clear discrepancy here in the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant, yes and no. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. Black uniform varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Yes!
No, it just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because... Come on, Ryunosuke. He'll get his confidence. As is clearly stated in the post-mortem report, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma, no exit wound, bullet did not pass through the body. Photographic print of the victim clearly shows the same thing. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. That is an obvious discrepancy. Well, how do you explain it? Does he have a baby back there? What? No. Oh my god. He's carrying a baby. Oh, so that's why he has the cloth tied around his chest. Oh, it all comes together now. Oh my god. I've seen some crazy things in Ace Attorney, but oh my gosh. What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nelson? Don't. Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the fire. Not again! Oh my god! Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious carnival steak, sir. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant E.S. Menosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. Oh, that's absurd. The conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Yeah, you tell him. Hey, inconsistencies are rewarded. There's been a complete turnabout into this trial, just from that one discrepancy. Welcome to the courtroom. The Ace Attorney courtroom, actually, sorry. So this is what being an Ace Attorney is all about. I love it. Perfect. But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
Yes! He never fired the gun. All he was pick it up off the floor. And you, old man? You didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Oh yes, you were looking for your Kodak coin, weren't you? Indeed. The prized Hoei-era Koban. Hunting around under the table I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there. And then it happened. You heard the gunshot, do you mean? Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me. Whoa, someone's passionate. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That's interesting, actually. That lamentable day, the precious Hoei Koban was lost to me. Must have been done on purpose. Obviously, someone set up the whole thing that Sergeant saw and then distracted him or something like that. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prized coin for himself. Did he take it? No way. He took it. That's funny. As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Hey! Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Ochi? Tis. A worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. Huh? Exclamation mark. My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. On hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who would possibly have committed this despicable crime. Good, sorry. Equally despicable defendant Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well, the court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko Class, Your Excellency. Yes, sir. At once, sir. The meeting signal to testify, sir. Baby. So cute. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Primitive. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up to the ranks, sir. Name, Ido. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a neck. It's great. Ido, attention! Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. Oh my gosh. But this is... No, not the booger. Why? No. Why? Witness testimony again. Here we go. The true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. No, it's not. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young man in black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, there's a search at the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could dispatch the Englishman. Over and out. No. Those testimonies are certainly compelling. Yes! Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, enough of these outbursts already. There was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her. They all covering for her? Call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. Shut it, you. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel? Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As you can plainly see, as can plainly be seen, there is only one place set. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense. The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. Crime scene attitude. Record. Bottle covering water, steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. Okay, but she didn't have to eat anything. She could have been there even if she didn't eat anything. Understand? What's going on here? Cover up, obviously. It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. There's some kind of cover-up going on, obviously. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. That's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. ... It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. No. Cross-examination, excuse me. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt. These are very sensitive political times. As we all know, the ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. I think that she will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires as an honor. Please, no, just shut up. Oh boy, aggravated ... How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses. Make it quick, understood? Tisk, rules can be so unbending at times. That at you. Yeah, dude. Ugh. Here we go now. Join the press and see what happens. It's almost something.
Yes!
Yes! No. It's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire that gun. I have a defensive opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet. I don't think so. Consider this, defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink? How could I? And yet, it's an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. And what? Dimension! Oh. The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman. I think that says it all, don't you? Grr. And let us not forget that the antiques dealer witnessed the accuser in this most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Kurokuta-san? Totally fell asleep. Hello? Oh, he's... Okay. I got it.
Yes!
Yes! Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I've told you already, it's only because I picked it up off the floor because I'm an idiot. Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it away. I had just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. At exactly that moment, a gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry, me. In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas, conversely, I failed to pick up the Koban from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. ... Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you. With pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner. Just trying to see here. Trying to see what could possibly be the contradiction, like ahead of time here. I don't know. Let's just continue pressing for now.
Yes!
Yes! You must have noticed something else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
I'll get Objection!
Shut up. As you have been at pains to point out time and time again, I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. Only there'd been more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Fortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. Quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. No, of course the place is almost empty. It's what you'd expect. Certainly 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of the time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was leaving at that time of day and why he was alone. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was. This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. What is that, Counsel? It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. At a clinic? Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. Very day of the incident. So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case. I wonder. What do you think, Mariuske? Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court records as evidence if you think it could be useful. As for his medical report to be submitted... Yes. I'm guessing.
Yes!
Yes! If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds? Has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Sorry. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible evidence. You tell him, Colin. I beg your pardon. You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request. Judges these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Oh, okay. Sir, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you'd forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused correct defend. Am I like supposed to... I feel like I'm probably missing something. Yeah, it's okay. This is actually pretty cool. This is a pretty cool function, not gonna lie. I don't really see anything yet, so let's just continue pressing. Let's see what happens. Yes! So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, dining alone. That I did. Forgive me for the position I placed you. Well, the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well. As can clearly be seen, there is only a single beefsteak on the victim's table, a meal for one. Dealer of the search and the raider who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why? To be perfectly honest, I have absolutely no... what? If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea. Oh. This is getting interesting. Why are they lying? They're clearly hiding something. Oh, guess we'll find out next time, guys. And that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.